As the trend of gardening has been constantly growing, many are also growing greenery and flora inside their homes. This is because indoor plants can purify and improve air indoors, reduce stress and anxiety, and even improve memory and concentration. Plants are also a good piece of interior decoration. It immediately brings the outside in, making the room feel fresh and more alive. But did you know that there are actually different types of indoor plants that can perfectly suit your interest? To know more about it, let's learn together with Mr. Jim Palma some tips and tricks to keep our indoor plants flourishing.
May bundag sa tanan, nata karon sa Malagos Garden Resort na nursery. Kung asa ta makita og daghan kaayog mga klase-klaseng tanom na pwede ninyong isulod sa inyong mga panimalay. Ang una nato na tanom, the aglaonema, or the Chinese evergreen, comes from the word aglos, meaning shiny, and nima, thread. So ang flower manggod niya, there's a part of that which we call the stamen, which is like a shiny thread siya. If medyo shaded siya or indirect ang lighting nato, aglaonema will grow tall, but if it's in a bright indirect light, it can grow much more shorter but mas marami yung kanyang dahon. It requires moist soil but well draining. The next plant that we have is the giant golden pothos or Epipremnum aureum. Epipremnum means it's growing on a tree stump. It is a climbing plant, meaning kinahanglan siya og support. Full watering once a week. You can just spray it lightly with misting with water to add moisture to the plant. The next plant that we have here is Monstera deliciosa, the in plants now. The term Monstera stems from its giant monstrous leaves when it reaches its adult stage. Deliciosa is delicious. So the fruit of Monstera deliciosa, it tastes like banana, pineapple, and mango combined. That's why it's called Monstera deliciosa. Pag very young siya, wala pa ni siya divisions such as this one. As Monstera deliciosa grows, it changes its leaves and it creates its more distinguishable form na Swiss cheese plant. If you're planning it for indoors, I would suggest to use an almost soilless mixture using carbonized rice hull, coco coir, vermicast or vermicompost. Monstera, Aglonema, giant golden pothos. These plants are of the same family. They have toxicity in them. When you're handling such plants, please don't forget to wash your hands after handling them. The next plant that we have here is the Ficus lyrata or the fiddle leaf fig. This belongs to the family of Balete. It's a beautiful indoor plant because of its showy, shiny leaves. But this plant is known to be very sensitive. Indoors, it's best suited in bright, indirect light. Tip for Ficus lyrata is that once you place it in a suitable sized pot, please do not move it around because it will shed its leaves. Ficus lyrata also has a smaller version, yung Bambino version niya. I think it's much more forgiving than the main Ficus lyrata natin. Gardening is a journey. For those novice gardeners, is to start with plants that are risk-friendly ba? So start with the most simple plants to grow. I encourage people to bring nature back indoors or into their everyday life. Parang you're taking care of a baby and then suddenly it becomes an adult na. And pwede mo nang iiyabang sa friends mo na you're a certified plantito or plantita.
We will be happy to know your favorite indoor plants to have. Tell us in the comments below. And to create your perfect green haven, visit Malagos Garden Resort and shop some of the rarest and most stunning indoor and outdoor plants that suit the kind of environment you want to have.